patients outside the sanatorium. Lily's hoping she'd be spared their pestilent presence.
Listen to me here. I must speak with you.
At least here now for her important meeting.
Listen to me here. Welcome to you. I regret I did not get a chance to introduce myself properly to you while you were training at the academy. I am Lady Aribeth de Tylmarande, paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasha Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you.
Yeah, Lily was delayed by Fenthic.
Ah, dear Fenthic, the love of my life. He has been my rock during these troubled times, but even he cannot help me with this. I have been following your progress since your early training at the academy. Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death. The attack on the academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
Alright, of course, trying to gain the favor of Aribeth. Claiming it would be an honor to serve her.
I knew I could count on you. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the Wailing Death. Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the Wailing Death, and even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness. But a short time ago, we had word that Kelban Blackstaff Arunson, the famous archmage of Waterdhavian, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
Yeah, again, we're hearing about Kelban Blackstaff Arunson, as she pronounced it. Okay. Yeah, of course, Lily's heard of these rumors.
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdhavian, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yuan-ti, and a dryad.
3 of these we've seen at the stables, but not the cockatrice. Okay.
I ordered them sent to the academy, Neverwinter's renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Nasha.
Yeah, then the academy came under attack.
You were there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the academy. Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdhavian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
Alright, so there's actually 4 creatures, not 3, that have escaped into the city. Alright, so asking what Lady Aribeth is asking of Lily.
Your task in this is twofold. First, find the Waterdhavian creatures and bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty. Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
Alright, unfortunately, she's being told to report findings of the enemy to Fenthic. Alright. Yeah, I think there's no doubt why she was chosen. But yeah, asking why the City Watch isn't helping.
The City Watch can do little to help in this search. Their numbers are barely enough to keep order in the streets of Neverwinter. Others, like Fenthic or myself, have duties that require we stay here. You proved yourself during the attack on the academy. Your bravery and skill are obvious, and I know you are not in league with those who seek to destroy Neverwinter.
Of course not. Alright. By asking how they even know if the creatures are still alive.
By all accounts, the creatures escaped the battle at the academy unharmed, and there are many reports of strange beasts pouring in from every district of the city.
Alright, asking Lily to recover these creatures. That the fate of Neverwinter rests on her shoulders. Alright. Of course she'll do as Lady Aribeth asks.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets. To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
Stone of Recall. Asking what it does.
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr. Anytime you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple, it will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated. There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's temple.
I think Lily's a little surprised to hear that Lady Aribeth herself is providing provisions at the temple, but okay.
Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies for your mission. Remember to stock up on healing potions before you go. They will be critical to your survival.
Alright, giving Lily some gold. I wish we knew how much. Alright. Of course, she wouldn't complain no matter the amount.
I will do my best to answer what questions I may.
Alright, of course, Fenthic couldn't really answer much. Asking Aribeth any more details on who the assailants were.
It was a slaughter, as you well know. Only a handful of hundreds training and teaching at the academy survived. As yet, we have not discovered the identity of those behind the attack, but the enemy knew the Waterdhavian creatures were there. How they came by that knowledge is a troubling prospect. Take any information concerning who may be behind the attack straight to Fenthic. He is the one I have placed in charge of unmasking our hidden enemy. Is there something else I can help you with?
Yeah, I think she wants all the details she can get about the plague itself.
The first victims were reported several months ago, and within days it had spread to all corners of the city. It was not the first plague Neverwinter has suffered, but it is by far the worst. Unlike other sicknesses, the Wailing Death seems to resist all efforts to cure it, including the divine magic of the priests. Perhaps that is what makes it so terrible.
Alright, well, she's already been informed by both the nurse and Fenthic that it's not contagious. She's assuming Lady Aribeth understands that as well. Asking how effective the quarantine has been.
We have quarantined the city, but that is mostly to help maintain order. It has done little to halt the spread of the disease, though some districts remain largely unaffected.
Yeah, of course, Chandra at the academy mentioned, I think, that the quarantine, the Black Lake district, has left it virtually untouched.
The plague does not seem to spread through contact with the infected. Healers tend to the sick without becoming ill, and some who lock themselves alone indoors still become infected.
Yeah, there goes Lily's initial reaction to lock herself indoors.
Perhaps that is what is so terrible about this affliction. There is no rhyme or reason to it, seemingly no way to guard against it, and until we have all the Waterdhavian creatures, no way to cure it. Is there something else I can help you with?
Alright, so she mentioned what the 4 creatures were, but I think we probably need more details.
It was Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the Archmage of Waterdeep, who discovered the potential cure. However, we have not even had a chance to test it. The creatures were taken from us too quickly. If Blackstaff is right, the cure requires feathers from a cockatrice, the brain of an intellect devourer, blood from a yuan-ti, and a lock of hair freshly plucked from a dryad's head.
Alright, so these are the actual spell components required for the cure. And some of them sounds like it would require the end of the creature itself. For example, the brain from the intellect devourer. Everything else sounds like it could be extracted. Alright. Feathers, a brain, blood, and a lock of hair. Okay.
Is there more you would know? Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to bear with me, as it'll be a lot of exposition, I guess, in the beginning to lay out the groundwork. So, asking details on the cockatrice.
A cockatrice resembles a hybrid of chicken, lizard, and bat. They are repulsive animals that can petrify opponents. You must be extremely cautious when dealing with this beast.
Chicken, lizard, and bat. Okay.
Is there more you would know? Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
Yeah, the yuan-ti we saw escaping, the half-snake, half-humanoid.
The yuan-ti are a race of beings whose bloodlines are a mixture of human and snake. They can be any combination of snake and human characteristics. They are highly intelligent, and many of the creatures practice magic. It is rumored that some even have the ability to alter their shape. Is there more you would know? Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
And of course, the intellect devourer, a brain with 4 limbs.
The intellect devourer is a truly horrible entity, resembling a large fleshy brains with legs. It can dominate the minds of its victims so that it may devour their very thoughts. Is there more you would know?
Oh, but she's not.
Information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
The problem is, Lady Aribeth is not providing Lily with any clues as to where they might be hiding if they've fled into the city.
She is like most of her kind, a beautiful, elusive forest sprite whose charms transcend mere physical appearance. Out of charity, she came willingly to help us when she learned of our need.
Speaking of the dryad.
However, the city is strange to her and unsettling. When the attack came, I suspect she fled in panicked terror, and now is lost among the unfamiliar streets and buildings of Neverwinter. If you find her, treat her with the respect and kindness she deserves. She is very brave to leave her wood to come to our aid.
It's funny, as the dryad is the only one seems to have any sympathy for her.
Is there more you would know? Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course. Is there something else I can help you with?
But yeah, it sounds like Lady Aribeth doesn't want the dryad to be killed in the process. Alright. Though it wasn't quite clear for the other creatures. Alright, so I think she said she'd offer provisions.
I have no equipment to spare. All we have was given to the City Watch to help them maintain order.
Alright, she has things from the Temple Armory.
The City Core has all manner of shops to supply you with whatever you might need. Is there something else I can help you with? I will do my best to answer your questions.
Yeah, and of course, the whole point of all of this is to gain Lady Aribeth's trust. Maybe a little bit casual conversation asking about the lady herself.
I am not one to boast of my accomplishments. Suffice to say that I am a paladin of Tyr, and I am honored Lord Nasher has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the wailing death. Is there anything else?
Alright. Wasn't very intimate at all. Alright. I think she wants to hear maybe more about Fenthic to give her clues on how she might separate the two.
It is no secret that Fenthic and I are lovers. Our feelings for each other are only matched by our devotion to Tyr and our loyalty to Neverwinter. Although Lord Nasher has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the plague, I could not do this without Fenthic's help. His faith and conviction are a comfort to me in times of darkness. Is there anything else?
Alright, and she's assuming she dislikes Dester.
I think the Hellmite is arrogant, sanctimonious, self-righteous, and holier than thou. Forgive me for being so blunt, but Dester and I do not see eye to eye. Dester challenges my every decision on general principle, or so it would seem. He is constantly accusing me of abandoning my faith and not trusting enough in the power of the divine.
Yeah. Why does she put up with it?
Sometimes I think Dester and his Hellmites do more to hinder my efforts than help them. But Fenthic assures me they bring hope to the city, and hope is something the people desperately need.
So it sounds like yet another reason to separate her and Fenthic, to stop reassuring her that Dessler is there to help. By getting rid of Fenthic, it might be getting rid of both of them.
Is there anything else?
Alright. Yeah, any clues? There was really no clues.
There are many rumors, and I would not like to give you any false leads. However, there is something that seems reliable. There have been some promising reports from the prison district. Several eyewitness accounts indicate a strange creature is wandering the area, or was a short time ago.
Alright, reports of a strange creature in the prison district. Lily doesn't want to go to the prison district. I think the first place she was thinking about maybe searching was the Black Lake district, as it was plague-free. So I think despite this clue, she might go to Black Lake first.
But there is no guarantee the reports are accurate. The creatures could be in any one of the city districts. I shall leave it up to you where you want to take your search.
She's glad to hear that. Certainly doesn't want to go to the prison district.
Is there anything else?
If she doesn't have to. Alright.
Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.